Let's go.
Good morning. It's morning, Saturday morning. If this is your first time popping in, welcome to Faith, Food, and Fun Over 50 with the Joy Sisters. This morning, my daughter is home for the weekend, and it's always a pleasure. It's a difficult pleasure, but it's a pleasure. She likes to give me a lot of demands, she's asking for a lot of things, and she's fussy. She likes cheesecake, and I got this for her. And let me show you. I was going to show you the plate of cheesecake, but I'll show you the cheesecake I actually bought her yesterday, because she likes to have a slice of this in the morning instead of having like a typical breakfast. But for some reason this morning, I gave her a slice, and this is what she left. So she ate about 3 bites. Okay, so always have to have patience. Always have to have patience. Anyways, so right now I asked her if she would like to have a tea, and she said yes. So I'm gonna make her a nice lemon tea. Anyways, enough of my babbling on. I hope all is doing well today. Today we're gonna actually be going out to the mall later on. We're gonna be waiting for the sitter or friend to come to help who helps us. So she's going to be coming to help us with this precious girl, and she's asking to go to a particular store today at the mall, so we're going to go there. So right now I'm making her a nice lemon tea with some honey. She likes to have that during the winter. So, I give her the things that she asked for, in reason. Any of you who have a child with a disability, especially autism, you know how it is, Asperger. It can be a little challenging. You have to have patience. And most of all, love and tender love and care for your child. So, and this is what I do have for her. So I do have lots of patience. I'm a patient person anyway, so it does help. So I'm gonna just give her. And, I'm always grateful when she comes home. Always grateful. So I know it's gonna be work, but I know that it's worth it. It's always worth it in the long run, because when she's not here, I'm thinking about her anyway. So I have her nice little tea here. I'm going to bring it to her now. Drink all of it. And I'm going to have my coffee. So whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, hope that you're going to have a good day today. Today's Saturday, and so the things I'll be doing today is making my bed, of course, preparing my daughter. She's going to stay there, I guess, for a good hour. She'll stay in the bath for an hour. She'll stay in there all day if I let her. So she loves baths, which is good. Some kids you have to kind of chase them in the bath, but I have to chase her out the bath. But she enjoys it, so that's good. And so I'm gonna make my bed, make her breakfast, and I might even surprise Sister Bonnie and make her a breakfast too. So yeah, and I also bought these cashew cereals. It's organic honey toasted oats. So if my daughter's decided she wants some cereal, she can have that as well. And she likes to have her cereal without milk. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna make myself a couple of eggs, myself or Bonnie, and my coffee, of course. I'll start with the coffee first, have a banana, and yeah, that's it. And later on when we get back, I may prepare something. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking on the lines of spaghetti. So I haven't made spaghetti in a while, so I might make spaghetti for her. Remember, you want spaghetti tonight? No spaghetti. Well, it's still early. It's still early, Brandon. You don't know what you'll want later. So yeah, I'm gonna make my cafe. I have a cup right over here. Yeah, so coffee and the eggs. I'm not sure what else with that. 1 minute. So sometimes when I'm singing her song, she tells me, "No, mommy, no song." You don't want me to sing? Yeah, she said no, thank you. She don't want me to sing. No, thank you. Oh. I guess my singing is not that great. Oh, that's what I forgot yesterday. I remembered everything except my almond milk for my coffee. So I remembered everything for my daughter, but I forgot about myself. So I have some of this carnation milk. The day that Sister Bonnie and I went downtown to feed the people in need. So I can use some of that. That's great. Great. Now I haven't had dairy in a long time. I can't really drink dairy too much. But I think the powder might be a little bit different. Instant powder milk. I forgot to put sugar and maple syrup in my coffee. I don't like to drink it black with nothing, not a sweetener. I like to put maple syrup or honey in it in my cafe. Yeah, so I like to have something hot. I either drink coffee or tea or a hot little drink that I make with apple cider vinegar, lemon, and honey. Sometimes with turmeric and pepper. Sometimes I have that. But most times I have my decaffeinated coffee. It's not too bad, this is powdered milk, but I prefer my almond. But like I said, I can't really drink cow milk anyways, it upsets my stomach. So yeah. So Sister Bonnie and I and our friend is going to be taking Brianna out downtown to Marshall. She likes to go there. And we're going to be going there for a little. We have to actually leave in a couple of hours because it doesn't stay open today. It stays open, I think, till 5. So on the weekend, I always wondered about that. I always thought that stores should be open later on the weekend, and like Saturday, and then open maybe a little earlier on the weekdays. People don't go to work, but it's the opposite here. It's open all the way till 9 here during the week, and then during the weekend it's closed early, like Saturday. I understand Sunday, but Saturday it closes early. So anyway, so that's it. So we have to kind of like rush a little bit, let her relax in the bath. She has an hour or so in the bath, and then we can start to get ready to go out. At least so she can have at least an hour or two. Well, this friend is coming at by the time she gets here, we'll only have about an hour and a half. So I think that'll be enough time for her, and then if that's not enough time, then I will take her to this pharmacy that stays open late. And she likes to go to the pharmacy as well, and then take her for a little walk, maybe a little walk downtown, and just spend some time with her. It's not a lot to do in the winter time. There's a trampoline place that we like to go to, but because I don't drive, it's like it's a little ways. So I usually like to take her different places like this in the summertime. Yeah, and she does have her special taxi. She has a special taxi, so it's for people with disabilities. So whenever I need to take her somewhere, one person can accompany with her in a taxi, so I can also do that. So, but in any case, we're gonna go to the mall today and have a good time. Drink your tea, Brianna. Drink your tea. You want a sandwich? Okay. She says sandwich get full. She's not full, but she says get full, meaning that she doesn't want it. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I bought these delicious apples, so I'll be giving her one of these too. Now there were years ago that she did not like apples. Now she's all of a sudden she likes apples, which is great, and she likes bananas, which is another good thing. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might be making some spaghetti, fam. So that's about it. So I just wanted to pop in and say hi and hope that you're all doing well, and just to say hello. You know, sometimes I just like to pop in to let you know, you guys know that everything, all is good. I want to know that you're all well. Please leave a comment if you'd like, subscribe, share, and press on that notification bell. And if you're new coming in, welcome to the Faith Food and Fun family, over 50. So where there's going to be lots of realism with my sister and I. And we do things like we go to the mall, we go shopping, I cook a lot. I like to cook a lot, so I'll be making, like I said, I think some spaghetti tonight. We'll get back around supper time. So yeah, so just praying that everything will go well with my daughter today. I love when she's home, so I just hope that everything's going to be well. And I hope that everything is well with you. And I'll see you later when I come back. We might vlog outside too. We'll see. Anyways, we're going to take it hour by hour. See you soon. So hey family, I'm here. I'm outside with the little boy that I watch. I'm outside with him. It's a windy day, but it's fresh and nice. And he's having a good time. He's right here. He's having a great time with Auntie, looking at the cars. He's running. When I let him go, he starts to run and I chase after him. I remember these memories with my daughter. So special. So we're on our way to the mall. Gonna have a little time there. His mother asked me to take him out for half an hour, but I'm gonna take him out for a little while. We're walking to the mall now. That's gonna take us about 15 minutes, well 10 minutes to walk there, because I walk pretty fast. And he's pretty much keeping up with me. So we're gonna go to the mall, and I'm gonna be with him for a few hours. So I'll take him to the mall and then see what he has there. There's a few little machines there, like horse machines, and my daughter likes to sit on a horse herself still. And there's like little things that he can do there, run around the mall. Maybe we'll go to the dollar store. So he's having a good time here. Look at him. He's running. So much fun. This is how I got my exercise all these years. Running after my daughter, taking her different places. I mean, the stroller that my daughter had, he's not in a stroller, but I would take my daughter everywhere in a big, huge limousine stroller. I called it her limousine because it was so huge. I think I used to get on people's nerves when I would put it on the bus. But yeah, so this little boy, he doesn't really take the stroller too much, so it's good. It's good for me too. And when I did bring the stroller with my daughter, I would always let her walk a little bit. She would put her hands alongside the stroller, and but the stroller was convenient because she wanted to take a nap, especially I was out for long hours shopping or just taking long walks with her. So yeah, those memories are so special. So I really miss these days with the little kids like this. I really miss those days. And I'm watching two boys that are very young, 5 and 7, and I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna go finish walking with him, and I will be doing a little meal vlog a little later on. I think when he goes. Yeah, when he goes, not while I'm with him, because I want to make sure that my attention is really focused on him. So of course I won't be vlogging. So we're taking a nice little walk now to the mall, and like I said, I might buy him a little treat at the dollar store. And yeah, we're having a nice brisk walk out here. It's really cool out, but there's not too much wind. Well, actually, it was a little bit of wind. I really had to hold him tight, but it's not too bad. It's just periodically. Okay, fam, so I'm gonna go with this little one here to the mall, and I'll see you in a few. I'm back. I couldn't record the little boy at the mall because he was really active, so I just had to pay attention to him because he's quick. Yeah, so one thing I have to say about little kids, there's no show blow, there's no, they're just very themselves. That's one thing I like about little kids. You can be around them, you can just talk to them, you can play with them, you can, not worry about if they're gonna lie, you don't have to worry about if they're gonna act, you don't have to worry about if they're, playing games. They're just a kid, and it's really refreshing. As a matter of fact, I noticed that even if I go out with my adult friends and they have children, grandchildren, or their own kids, I tend to go towards the children. And I've always been like that. I tend to go towards the children because they're just kids, They're joyful, they smile. Sometimes they're cranky. They're only cranky a lot of times because they're hungry or something like that. But kids are just wonderful to be around. So, and as I notice, as I get older, the more I tend to be around younger people, and the younger and younger. It's fabulous. I love it. So yeah, so I had fun with this little boy. He's 5 years old, and he's starting to really get close to me. So I think he really sees me as an auntie. So yeah, so he's very cute. I took him. We walked to the mall, as you've seen. Then he was running. And also they keep you young because you're running with them, you're staying active, you're keeping your brain well, because sometimes you're watching these little kiddie shows, they're talking about the alphabet, and then you're like, oh yeah, the vowels and all these types of things. So it's really nice. So yeah, it's really refreshing. Now today, fam, I'm gonna be making my dinner. I'll be having some tomatoes, and now lately, as you've seen in my last video, I take the peel off and I pull out the seeds. So I'm going to be having one or two of these. Well, just one, I think, because they're big. They're big, so I think one is enough. And I have some spinach here that I had in the freezer. I'm just gonna whip up something like that. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna whip it up. Which I'm gonna fry up some onions. I have a red onion or okra. And I'm just gonna fry up this onion and just pretty much just dump everything in. Yeah, and this is a teapot that my daughter picked out at the store on Saturday. Yes. So I took her to the mall and she picked out this little teapot. I don't know if she realized that it was a teapot, but when I came home and made some tea, she just had a big smile on her face. So yeah, so I made some of my tea here. I actually made this tea here. Anyways, I put it away somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, I think I put it away. Yeah, so I made this tea here. I think Sister Bonnie showed it to you as well. She also bought the same tea. We were out the same day. So I just thought this was so amazing. Called Holy Basil. So it has a very nice flavor. I put it with a little bit of honey and with some lemon sometimes, or lime. It really tastes good. So I had that today. I think I'll have a little bit more. Little spot more. Yeah, so Sister Bonnie, you're not going to come in? So like I said, kids, there's no show blow. They're just very, 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 very wonderful. 1 minute, Sister Bonnie's talking. Anyways, I'm going to get back to the conversation. I was just talking to Sister Bonnie, but I'm going to get back to reality.
I can have a piece of your cake, Sister Kim. Okay?
Yeah, I had to put it on pause because her and I were getting into a little conversation. Eh? Yeah, so, yeah, like I was saying about, I wanted to just stress on that, how I just feel in my spirit, in my heart, when I'm around kids. And I prayed about maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago, about watching some children. Because most of my life, 30 years, actually I just calculated last night, it's 32 years that I've been caring for the elderly. So, and I noticed as I'm getting older, and I'm becoming an elderly in a few years, not elderly, but a senior, that I'm just tending to be around younger people. I remember when we had a picnic not too long ago, you and I and a mutual friend, we were out with our teenagers. Well, my daughter wasn't quite a teenager yet; she was a tween, and my friend's daughter was also a tween, and we were all gathering at a picnic, and I went and played with the kids because I have a lot of energy, so I went around with the tweens, the other kids, and this is how I've always been. So, and I'm not changing as I get older. I feel even although I might be tired or a little stressed out from life, I find the kids give me energy. They actually give me energy. So, when I was with that little boy today, it was so good, when you so refreshing. With my kids. Yeah, it's so refreshing. Yeah, we used to come to
Auntie Kimmy. My youngest daughter had no teeth in her front mouth, just her two little fangs, and she used to run to the door. Auntie Kimmy, Auntie Kimmy used to come in, take her little hand, do a little dance with her.
Yeah, that's what
you remember that?
Yeah, sure, of course do. Yeah, so. So that's the really thing that I want to talk about that. But right now I'm going to be making my dinner. So I'm going to chop up this onion. Red onion. Apparently, did you hear that you can wash the onion, put this in the pot with the peel, and drink it. This is what Natasha was just telling me.
Oh, wow.
She texted that to me. She said, and it's good for if you're late with your menstruation. It's good for your ovaries. It's good for like your whole insides. Okay, so it's like a healing properties in here. So I might try that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. So let me start cutting up the onion.
All right, would you like me to cut?
No, I didn't say wash your hands. I said wash them good. That means get in the nails and all that stuff.
Yeah, I wash my hands good.
Okay, that's awesome.
Water all day.
Oh, beautiful. Your water all day doesn't mean anything because you can touch the bus and that didn't mean anything about being in water all day.
Is this on record?
Sure.
Okay, no, don't put that on, Kim.
Oh, it's okay, Bonnie. We're talking reality. So Sister Bonnie's going to be washing and cutting the onion up.
My sister says I don't wash my hands good. So they're nice and clean.
All right.
You know, when she's not looking, I do one of these. Okay, there, they're clean. It's been in water all day. Gotta wash them hands.
Now you guys know how that is. You know how you have those parents, that type of parent. My mother was make sure everything's scrubbed good. I mean, when I would get out that bath, my brother and I would get out that bath, she would literally take our arm and go like this. Like, make sure there's no dirt coming off the arm. My mama was hilarious. Did your mother or father ever do that? When you get out the bath, bun? Go like this?
I don't remember.
Oh, you would remember if they did. So nice red onion. Yum. I'm gonna fry that up.
waiting for the onion?
Of course.
Okay. I don't know. I thought you were preparing something
No, I
else.
always put, no. I showed you I'm having.
All right. No, I know you showed me, but I didn't know if you were like starting on something else.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take off this
I can
skin.
start off this.
So you want them diced? Diced
No,
or sliced?
Not diced.
Not diced?
Yeah, just sliced. I can taste the onion.
All right.
That's
Like that?
good. Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't have to be all of the onion.
Oh,
I'm not-
okay.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
that's
eat the
a
whole
bit
onion.
late. It's too late. Just fry them up and use the rest of it for another recipe tomorrow or something.
No,
for the
I'm
next
gonna
day.
just put them raw.
Raw? Okay.
Yeah, so because I don't do it like that because I want the flavor to stay in the onion. So I like to cook it the day of.
The day of, okay.
Okay, so if this is your first time with us, please press on that notification bell. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn on the stove. So, Sister Bonnie, what did you do today?
So I was at the volunteer program today, and it was quiet. Pretty quiet today.
Oh, okay. That's nice to go.
Yes.
All right.
That's about it. After that, well, I had
thought
some
it was
errands
busy
to
'cause I
do.
called you a few times. A few people.
Well,
were-
no, a couple of no. I got asked some questions such as where's the blood room and things
Oh.
like that. But after you answer the questions, then they're gone.
Okay.
And yeah, but I mean, I didn't have any. I didn't meet any women today
Okay.
for try-ons and things
So
like
no
that.
patients.
No
Okay.
patients.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you were mentioning something about seeds in the tomatoes, right?
Yeah, I told them that a few times, so I think they might be a little
Okay.
sick of hearing that. So they're, don't wanna-
Yeah, don't overplay it. You know. Get it.
it's not like.
And
a
how was your day,
cooking
Sister
show.
Kim?
It was good.
That's good.
Very good.
Yeah.
So as I was saying about the little boy,
Mhm.
had a good time.
Yes, he looks happy in here.
And they're gonna see. Well, you guys already seen the little baby boy. Well, you're gonna see him running around. Well, you already seen it in the beginning of the video, actually. I don't think she realized it was a teapot.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut oil.
All right.
I've already had a piece of chicken, so I'm just gonna have this little vegetable thing. The past couple of days I've been having a green drink for my vegetables, but now I'm gonna have real vegetables. Okay. Oh no, this is fine. throw in there. Oh, garlic. That's what I forgot. Apparently, I was supposed to keep this for a week. But it's still good. Right? Yeah. But they said the homemade one, maybe this one might be longer. I think it should take over and stuff in it. They said the homemade one is just running for a week. I don't know. This one was, white over. Who knows? I'm going to add some of this. Herbs de Provence. That's a good herb. Very tasty. Herb de Provence, yes, I'm going to put that in there.
That was good when you made a while back. I think 2 years ago. I think you made a I forget what that was on. Cheese, tomato. I think it was on an eggplant.
Oh yeah, possible. So I'm just gonna let these onions soften up. Yeah, so I had my daughter this weekend and she did such a great job. Great job. I'm so proud of her. She was calm. She was happy. She was happy to be with mommy. The problem was that she was asking to go to see my neighbor upstairs that really kind of don't pay her too much attention really anymore. And I find that with people with disabilities, when they're little, people love to be around them. They're cute because they're kids, and then as soon as they turn adults, things have changed. I've heard these stories when my daughter was small, and I was like, I don't think that's going to happen to my little girl, but it is. I can see the change how people are treating her and stuff like that. So all I can do for my daughter is to be the best parent and to be the best woman and mother, and a good, just like she's like a friend. She can count on me anytime. She can count on me anytime as she gets older, and knowing that mommy is going to love her and be there for her at all times. And that's why it's important for me to be with God, because God is going to keep me strong and keep her just keep her in His care. And that's very important to me. And anybody who has children, that should be our number one goal, is to stay with God for our kids. And this is what I do for my precious baby girl. So she did so well, and I had to let her know. I spoiled her a little bit more than usual. I'd spoil her anyways, but I spoiled her a little bit more than usual because she did such a great job. I know she has a little bit of anxiety in her care, in her time, but as time goes on, she's gonna get through that too. But I'm so proud of her, so proud of her. And yeah, so if you're having struggles and you're having some hard times and with caring with a family member or your child or elderly, your grandmother or your great aunt or whatever, God is going to give you the strength for that. For real, He will.
Yes, amen.
He'll give you strength. And if you have any stories, just leave me a comment. Leave me a comment and give me a story that you have in your life. Any struggles that you have with somebody who's disabled or somebody that you're caring for, your family member, in your family. Or maybe you're a foster parent. My mother was a foster parent. She took care of a lot of kids. She took care of a lot of kids all of her life. Well, most of her adult life. So she had us, and also she had these kids that she would have. And my mother was like a mother to the neighborhood. I remember kids would come to our house, and she would sometimes treat them better than she treated us.
Show the fam. That looks good.
Yeah, I'm going to show them in a minute.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, so sometimes they would treat, I would say, well, this is what I would think as a child. I would think that my mother was treating them better. But now as I get older, I know that she was given them special care because they didn't have any, but they didn't have anyone. They didn't have any parents. They didn't have a mother and father that was or a stable home. So she would pretty much give them special care. So I understand it now. But when you're a child, you understand. You're like, why aren't you so nice to them? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's. But yeah, I would love to hear your stories. How do you deal with this situation? How do you deal with people rejecting your child if you have a child with a disability? And I know it ain't easy. Sometimes it's good to have like a community where you can kind of talk about your life and what's going on in your life. Because sometimes some things we cannot control.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, now I'm going to start putting the spinach in. Now, you see the spinach? Looks like there's a lot in there, right? So you throw it in there. And it's going to be like nothing. Actually, when it's cooked, when all of this is cooked, it's going to be like this. It's going to look like that, literally that much, once it's all cooked down. So I put these in I wash them up, and then I freeze them up like that. This is like one serving. Once they cook down, you can put a little water in there. Yeah, so I have this mindset about children, just like my mother, just loving to take care of kids and having, just gravitating towards children, and it's a pleasure to be able to do that. Actually, I would like to start bringing my daughter to the Children's Hospital. She's maturing now. I wanted to do that for her when she was little, but she was a little bit unstable, a little too unstable back then. But now that she's a little bit more mature, a little bit more relaxed, I think I'll start sending her to the hospital and being a blessing to some of these kids. And this is what we should be doing, asking even our older kids, our older children, to teach their kids to give to others, so we can get out of ourselves. Go to the hospitals, be a volunteer somewhere, whether it's for kids, whether it's for adults, whether it's for somebody who's sick, whether it's helping to clean the floors or anything, just to volunteer to get out of ourselves, because we're so into ourselves. Yeah. So into ourselves.
And it keeps them out of trouble.
And so when you do that, keeping them out of trouble, but also having empathy for people and getting out of themselves, because people are, especially this day now, the millennials, they're so into themselves. So if we could just teach our kids, our boys and the girls, and even our adult children, just to get out of ourselves and maybe go help and volunteer, especially if they're not working, if they're working part-time, even on the weekends, instead of going to a party, they can go volunteer somewhere.
Yes.
Because I volunteered since my daughter was a baby. I used to take literally to a nursing home, literally walking distance from me, 100 feet away from me, literally. And I would take my daughter there. No, I'm exaggerating, maybe 150, 200 feet. I'm not that close, but it was close enough. So I would take my daughter there, and the seniors would really love that little girl because she was a baby, Either animals or a baby, seniors really enjoy. It's like something is here that's fresh and fun. Babies and animals are, they always give you a smile and give you some joy. So my little baby girl, I used to volunteer because I wasn't working at the time. I was a stay-at-home mother. So I said I had to do something. I had to do something, get out of myself. I had to go and do the work that I did all these years. Anyways, I was missing that. So I would take the baby to the nursing home, put her on the floor, and they would be like in the entertaining room, the TV room they would call it in the nursing home. So where they would watch TV or they would play cards or something like that, or have their little snacks downstairs. or somebody would be downstairs playing the piano, something like that. So they would be in this room, and I would bring my daughter in that room, and they would say, "Bring the baby, bring the baby." So my daughter's sitting on everybody's lap, and
Oh wow.
you know, talking to the little baby. So it really brought me joy to be able to do that. So when I would get home with her, I would say, you know, I did something good. I got out of myself, and that helps you not to feel lonely. It helps you to not to feel sad. And I stress this to people all the time: go serve, go help somebody, help somebody, help someone, help them purposefully, even if you don't even think about it. If you're thinking about yourself so much, that's really the time to get out of yourself. So and I was never a person that thought about myself every 5 minutes anyway. So I would just say, how can I be a blessing and not feel lonely? Sometimes I might feel lonely, so I said, how can I be a blessing? And that's what I would do with my baby girl. And even when I started working with her, when I started going back to work, I used to bring her to work. I had these jobs where my agency would let me bring my daughter, you know, because she was a very good baby. So I was able to even bring her at certain jobs. If the client didn't mind, I would bring the baby there. So it's always good to help somebody else. It's never a waste of time. Yes, it's never a waste of time. So I'm going to definitely do that with my daughter. Now that she's getting older, she's going to be 18 in 3 more days. So now that she's going to be an adult in age, I will let her know, you know, that she's an adult now, and she can go and be a blessing to somebody. And I think that's going to help her to get out of herself, because a lot of people with disabilities, they can't help themselves, but they're really kind of into themselves, kind of a little bit selfish, self-centered. So if they would go help somebody else, they can get out of themselves and not feel like they're less than, you know. When you help somebody else, you feel like you're more than, because you're like, I'm actually going to help somebody even in my own problems, even in my own predicament. I can really go and help somebody. So that's my testimony about my life, and I cannot see myself not being this way at all. My mother was like that, and it's like it's in the blood, you know. It's in the blood just to think about other people. So I just thank God for that. So yeah, so that's I'm gonna stop running my mouth now, and yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that was a good testimony.
Let me go check out my food.
Yes.
Let's go check out the food. See what's happening. Spinach is still a little bit frozen. Just kind of mash it a little bit again. It's a little bit more salt.
Is the camera on?
Yeah?
Oh, you're talking it off.
Yeah. This one's okay. No, I'm just saying to myself. It's not done yet. If you guys can see, it's a little frozen.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's okay.
It's a little frozen now.
It's a video, so yeah, that's good. Up the volume.
No, it's okay. So, but this is it. I mean, you guys heard me talking enough. Just seeing that it's a little frozen now. See? It's coming out. It's coming out fine. As soon as this is not frozen anymore, it'll be done. The okra is all
I
done.
hear some high winds out there.
Yeah, it's windy. I find this organic salt, sea salt, I find it's not too salty, and I think it's because it's mixed with other things. Let's see what we have in here. We have sea salt, celery, leek, cress, onion, chives, parsley, lavage. Lavage, I wonder what that is. Garlic, basil. If you guys know what a lavage is, please put it down in the comment section. Marjoram, rosemary, thyme, kelp. Wow. No MSG. No milk protein, no additives or preservatives. Lovely. Lovely. With the coconut oil, this is going to taste really good. And unfortunately, I don't have any lemon, but this is okay. And it's done.
Wow. Quick and fast.
It's vegetables, so it's not going to take too long. It's not meat. As long as it's all green, it should be just fine. Did you want some, bun?
No, thank you.
There's my veggies, and I also got some for tomorrow.
All right, that looks healthy, Sister Kim. What a nice little recipe.
Yeah, thank you. I already had my meat earlier, so that's good enough with the meat. Just have this, and I'll have a little yogurt later. Have it with my tea for my precious baby girl, or precious kettle. With so now I'm gonna pour the tea. The only thing I don't have are nice little teaspoons. Add a little honey. A little honey, honey. Stir that up. Yeah, and family. I've heard my pastor talking the other day about people using their good dishes and their good furniture for guests, for special guests.
Yep. That's what
I
he
buy
said.
nice
That's
things.
what
I
he
buy
said.
nice things for myself, and my guests can use them. But buying your good clothes, and I talked about this for years too. Your good clothes, I wear my good clothes every single day. Okay, my good dresses, my casual dresses, I wear them every day because maybe one day I may not be here tomorrow, and then I had my lovely clothes sitting in the closet. So wear your good clothes. You can wear the good clothes in your house, wear your good clothes to work, and use your good dishes for yourself.
Yeah.
Look at this little fancy teacup and saucer. I'm not gonna wait for a guest to come, because for me that's like showing off. I would say just take your stuff that you have and use it for yourself. Enjoy your life. Yeah, see? Enjoy yourself. And I have one little teacup like this for myself. There's nothing wrong with that. Wear your good clothes outside to work, to the store, anywhere you want to. Because, you know, I say to myself, I'm dressing up for the Lord, you know? I don't have to dress up for people. So on that note, family, thank you so much for watching. And leave us a comment.
Yes.
If you want more videos like this.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, and if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the Faith, Food, and Fun family.
Over 50 with the Joy Sisters.
Yes, and we'll see you next time.
I bet.
See you. Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Don't know
like
what
it's like
that
that.
was.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
that.
Yeah, that's it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video.
Getting closer.
What'd you say?
I said getting closer to laugh.
Okay, because I'm getting close, I laugh. All right. Okay, so
my
Sister
goodness.
Bonnie likes to breathe underneath her breath and stuff.
I like to what?
Oh,
speak. Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll see you next time, and we hope that you enjoyed the video. God bless you. We love you.
Yes.
Take
Bye
care.
for
See you
now,
next
family
time.
and friends.
Bye.
Mwah.